Okay, well, it's time to get back on finishing up the Go Kart. I got the tires in the mail the other day, and now it's time to just put all the finishing touches on. I've got a few of the parts painted, and they're kind of ready to go. So I've already started putting some of the pedal together. I got the brake pedal on here for the most part, and now I'll be working on the accelerator pedal. Here are the pedals, and the way they work is just a bolt through the bottom, and then it has this spring right here that's kind of over one side of this, bracket, and then it attaches to the pedal itself. So when you go forward, it kind of compresses the spring, and then you let it go, and it comes back. So anyway, so that's how the brake side works. And this is the gas pedal. Same kind of deal. Spring-loaded pedal action. And then the throttle cable comes back here. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can get something to point with. But if you come to the motor end, the throttle cable the bracket is gonna fit right here. This is gonna go around kind of the housing of the cable, so that's gonna hold the housing steady. And then you push the cable through this hole here in this bracket, and you screw that down and tighten it. So that's gonna secure the cable, and then that's gonna hook up to your throttle. The throttle comes on these new Predators, and this nut right down in here is secured tight, so it almost can be like set at a certain throttle. So you just loosen that up, and you have this kind of spring-loaded action. So now we got this, all the wheels put on, down on the floor. I think it's starting to look like a go-kart now. I gotta do something with this. This is just a little bit too long, so I'm gonna try to find something to make that a little prettier, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the steering wheel on. I think it's really starting to look like a go-kart now. So when I got this, the seat was the seat frame was kind of sitting like this, and so I'm going to install the frame. However, I don't have any cushion, so I'm going to try to make something for that, and I don't have a plan really, but let me find some more. But anyway, what I'm planning to do, we'll see if it works, is use these rubber stops on this and put a wood, kind of board on the bottom, and then the cushion, and these rubber stops to kind of insulate the wood from this metal frame. Since this doesn't have any suspension at all, I'm trying to use this as just a little bit of a cushion to kind of save your back. I know with the kids it might not be as big a deal, but I wanted to see if this would work. So I'm going to put this together, I'm gonna kind of like move things around, get it set up, and then we'll get started on this seat right here. And then I think we'll be really close to finished. Okay, so now we're here to cut the fabric, and you know, as you build things for the first time, you come across issues and things. So my idea of putting this, you know, kind of nut for the bolt that grabs into the wood, and that would hold the nut from spinning. Well, the directions don't really work out, because when you crank down on the nut on the other side, the bolt will start loosening. So that was kind of oversight on my part. So what I ended up doing was just really cranking down hard on this to get it to kind of, you know, hold into there, while I was pushing this rubber stopper and screwing that on really hard. So that really just kind of cinches the bolt on this piece of wood, and it holds it tight, and it really doesn't move very much. So hopefully that's going to work, but my whole idea you know, didn't work, but whatever. I think it'll do okay. So now we're gonna cut out the fabric. I have 2 layers of this fabric down, and so that's good. Instead of just one that will put the stuffing in, 2 layers I thought would help out and kind of be a little more durable. So we're gonna, you know, cut around here, leave a few inches extra. definitely for kids. There's no way I can drive this thing. All right, let's go get the kids. If I can get out of here, let's go ride this. All right, so how was that?
Good.
It was good. All right, so we got the Go Kart built. We took a few runs in it and found out a few things. So the clutch is kind of burning a little bit. So what I think it is those back tires are too big, and you know, that sprocket around the rear axle is kind of small, and so having that small sprocket with the larger tires is just you know, the weak point is that clutch, and it's kind of, you know, slipping a lot. So what I think I'm going to do is get some new rear tires that are smaller and try that out. Actually, a couple things that I learned is my oldest son is a little too big for it, and I need to move the seat back. However, when I did that earlier, it ran into the engine. You know, we slid the engine all the way forward to kind of try to take up some slack, and well, the seat can't go all the way back now. It's hitting it just, you know, by like 1/8 of an inch, so not too bad. So my plan is now to move the seat back to the last notch, and instead of moving the engine all the way forward is to raise it and slide it back some to keep that same tension on the chain. And so that's going to take some spacers, maybe just you know, 2 or 3 washers, but I might get some thicker kind of spacers to lift the engine up a little bit. So gonna get that. I have to get those tires, which is going to be we'll go try Tractor Supply maybe and get that. But I appreciate you guys sticking around for this video. Sorry it was kind of cut up and all over the place. You know, we've been pretty sick actually here for the last few weeks, and finally now getting recovered. So I was working on this go-kart like 20 minutes at a time over the span of several weeks. So now that it's done, we're ready to work on it. We'll get these back tires put on, and then we'll have some racing maybe in the field. How about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we might race the mini bike and the go-kart, but maybe that'll be a future video. Again, I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you would, check out the other videos on the channel. Got some other projects going on, and if you would, subscribe to this channel to kind of get some updates on what's coming up. So appreciate you guys sticking around, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.